Hi, my name is Adelise, and I will be discussing asynchronous communication. Now, what's the difference between asynchronous and synchronous? Asynchronous does not have a live meeting component and is scheduled based off of your own time, while synchronous does have a live meeting component and it's scheduled meeting based. For the pros for asynchronous communication is that it allows you to have time to process information, which means you can thoroughly read and take your time to look through that information and you don't need to respond right away. Next is that it allows you to have prepared responses, and that just means to obviously, once again, take your time into what you want to say and respond back to that user. Next is that it empowers productivity as you are scheduling your own time. Most people base it off of their best time to work, which usually means that you're at your best to perform when you're online or wherever you are for asynchronous communication. Lastly, we have is it ensures documentation. Since you're submitting things mostly online, it allows you to go back and look at what time you sent it and when you sent it, which shows proof that you did turn it in at this time before the due date and stuff like that. For some cons for asynchronous communication is that it lacks immediacy. Sometimes people can be too lax and miss due dates, which isn't good. So you need to be on it with asynchronous communication. Next is that it lacks community. It's not face-to-face interaction, it's online behind a screen, and most people like to have interactions between others, and it's just not this. Next is that it lacks visual cues. Obviously, we're sending emails, sending other things to each other. You're not going to be able to feel a vibe, the atmosphere at all. It's just going to be very bland, very blunt. Most people like to be joyous around things, and asynchronous, once again, is just not that. Lastly, we have it that it's very time consuming. We have documents going, you're gonna have to read those documents, and it just takes a long time to read everything. Some prior concepts I've gathered from the modules, specifically 2.2, is that it has digital media literacies, which means that it's the ability to make decisions using AI. For example, ChatGPT. And from Tech News, they said that using ChatGPT or any other AI stuff can really diminish critical thinking skills. And this is from a group of professionals in the IT industry, and they all have backgrounds of technology and business and journalism and everything. Next is that here are my resources, and I want to thank you for listening to my little speech. Thank you.